Hey Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Today we are doing your April predictions. So head on over to your sun, moon, or rising sign to find out what's coming to you for the month of April. If you'd like to book a reading with me or follow me on all my other socials where I also post other free tarot messages, head on over to the description box below. Starting with Gemini, first, we have the Wealthy Man card. So this is often a bachelor, someone who is single, someone who is financially motivated, or an actual rich person. There's a focus on this person. So let's pull the other cards first before I keep moving forward. We have the Family Room, and then we have the Official Person. So when I see these cards, what I feel is that the first thing that's coming to you this month is there's definitely a bit of abundance and money coming your way. And I feel that this is through your connections with other people. So your connections with other people are going to matter for this month of April because it is through them that you're going to have money. Do not discount those connections that you are making, whether you are making them now or in the future. I'm also getting this message that you guys need to be really nice or polite when it comes to certain people that walk up to you, because you don't know who you're meeting and you don't know who it is that could change your life just because you were kind enough to notice them or to be nice to them. So there's something about connections that is definitely going to bring abundance to you this month. Now, the Wealthy Man can also represent a family member in this scenario since we have the presence of the Family Room card here. What that means is that this is someone that is in your family. The Official Person is here. I see this as someone attaining achievements. So like if someone was in police school and they're gonna graduate or they're going to get I want to say the word coronated, but I know it's wrong, but like you understand my drift though. Like someone's gonna be getting a title or like graduating along the month of April, or if you're not graduating this month itself, you could be getting an indication that you will be. So there's news, there is a scenario happening where there's a promotion, a change of job title, something that is more official or something better. Someone or something is being more official and it's an abundant thing. Okay, with the Wealthy Man and the Family Room can actually also represent privacy when it comes to this card deck. So there may be some private matters. Now, the Wealthy Man is often a bachelor, so this does not necessarily mean you have to be dealing with a guy. This is not you. This is someone that's coming into your life, by the way. So this could be someone that's single. So this is for all my situationships out there. We could be having some sneaky links or more intimate conversations. You may be taking someone you care about to meet your family, or there may be someone that you're introducing to specific people in your life. Either way, for Gemini, there are family matters that are taking center stage at this time. Now, I feel like I need to pull advice for you guys when it comes to this. So we have this card deck here. By the way, I also feel that there is someone that you're possibly dealing with. With the Official Person, this can be someone who is a little controlling sometimes. Like they're like, I know what to do and it's what I want. It is what I say is what goes. There's that kind of energy as well. This may also be two people in the family, especially masculine energies, that are in conflict with each other. The advice that we have here, we have the Domestic Cat. So it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. That makes so much sense from what I just said. There's someone that may be trying to exert their control simply because they think they're older, they know more, they have a title. This could also be about dealing with government matters as well. So I know that this is a lot, but let me recap just to summarize it a bit. For Gemini, for this month of April, I see money matters, abundance coming in. I also see you guys dealing with authority, government, authority figures, and in relation to family, right? So take that however you'll resonate with that. Let me know in the comments below so that I can have a better sense of how to interpret these as well, since this is a collective reading. We also have for this some sneaky links when it comes to, or secret or low-key dates with someone that is a situationship, not an official relationship. However, with the official person here, some of you might be actually slipping into an official relationship also. I'm also seeing two family figures, likely two masculine energies, butting heads with each other. I also see that there are going to be a lot of talks about money, and I want to say financial literacy, financial abundance, and keeping your finances for the long term. Okay. I also feel that there are going to be connections that you're going to be meeting that are super important for you. With the Cardinal card here, okay, the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. So what I said earlier about, making sure we are taking care of things financially, that makes sense here also. Okay, let me pull another card for the energy generally for the month of April for you guys, Gemini. We have the card of inspiration in reverse. Some of you are going to be feeling a little bit stuck, but this does not mean you will feel stuck all the time, okay? So remember this message whenever you come across this, that if you're like in a state of stagnancy when you see it and you're like, Isabella, what is going on? Don't worry, it's a temporary stage, okay? With Mercury and Pisces here, there's a need for you guys to have clear conversations with people. So I feel that these two energies here, maybe it's you and these people. So this could be you and a boss fighting, or like you and a potential partner, or you and a younger person, younger male, masculine energy. There's something about butting heads with people because we are unclear with communication. And then that's going to make us feel stuck because we don't know how to proceed and move forward because, again, of the unclear communication. How we can solve that is through trying our best to say what we mean and do things with intention. Egotism popped up, so that makes sense for me here. Like, this is all about arrogance, right? So within this month, there's actually quite a lot of abundance that's coming your way. However, I feel like it can easily be mixed up in the ego and in pride, and that's not going to allow you and other people to connect and have deeper conversations, which is what's important. Remember, I told you your connections are going to help you this month to achieve the abundance that you've been desiring. But if you're not connecting with another person, then how will you do that, right? So relinquish your over dependency on others. So there will be moments where you're going to realize, I don't really think I need to depend on this person anymore. That's fine. So that relationship needs to change either through balancing the boundaries or letting go of them completely. I'm not seeing that this is in love necessarily. I actually feel that this is more so career and family. However, I feel like the energy for this month is really just communication. We need to talk it out in the best way that we can. That being said, I still feel that there's financial stability. This is the most positive thing that's coming your way. And even though I've said all these things about butting heads, you're still going to resolve it. You're still going to come out of it. And it's still going to be within your favor. Like I said, some people are also getting like promotions and like stepping into a position of power or stepping into an official position. Something is being made official. I don't know what that is. That could be like the legalization of a business. You get what I mean as well. Actually, that could also be the officialization of a relationship. There is something in this space that is being made better. But in order for things to be made better, we will have to have those difficult conversations. All right, Gemini, so that's what I have for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want to book a reading with me, mediumisabella.com. All the links, everything is in my description box, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey Libra, here's your monthly prediction for the month of April. So we have the main female card here. This is the main character card. So you don't have to remember or like really care about the gender. It's more so about the main character, all right? You're the main character, which is, I feel like that's part of the message for you. But yeah, you're the main character here. This is about you. We have the coffin card here. Don't be scared. This doesn't mean death. This means a rebirth, okay? A restructuring. We also have the sudden wealth card, so there's abundance coming in. So how I see this is that some of you have been going through a lot the past few months. There's this feeling of like, I'm finally coming out of a period of hibernation, or I started to get tired when I said that. I'm finally coming out of a period of feeling really energetically drained and having all these like negative beliefs about myself coming about me, all this negative energy, and I feel like I'm ready to step into my abundance and power. I actually see you guys ending certain situations that no longer work for you. Okay, but don't be scared, because with an ending always comes a new beginning. And whatever it is that's going to end, it's only because you decided to end it. It's only because you decided you are done. Nothing is being taken away from you. It is about you deciding, okay, I want something new in my life and I deserve something more. So yeah, don't be scared. I know some of you guys are like, oh my God, are you like telling me I'm going to break up with someone? No, you're not, unless it's really like a bad situation, in which case you are going to be the one that chooses to walk away from it. Now with this ending, I actually feel there's something about ending. Oh my gosh, I want to say addictions. I'll just say it that way because that's how it's coming through. Some of you guys are stopping or putting an end to unhealthy coping mechanisms as well. There's just this feeling of like you guys are reinventing yourselves, and there's just a rebirth that is coming through for you, which is beautiful because it's going to lead to sudden wealth. It's going to lead to abundance. You are going to start receiving a lot of compliments from people, or you're going to start receiving a lot of financial and other opportunities as well. It's just this feeling of like people taking notice of you. That's what I see mostly here, right? With the coffin card here, I feel like things are going to be a lot more predictable, okay? In the past, things have been, or especially the past few months, things have been a little bit unpredictable and kind of crazy. But understand that you're going to finally start feeling like you know what you're doing this time around, okay? Let me get more cards for you, Libra. What's coming to you in April? We have the Distant Horizons card, the Pathway card, and the Change card. These are two travel cards. You can see that's a ship and that's a car. So I see this as opportunities to travel, whether that's long distances or short distances. But I also see this as the pathway is an opportunity. There will be a choice that some of you will have to make to either take a short-term path or a long-term path, okay? This is going to differ for everybody, but I'm hearing things like, oh, should I take this short-term course, or should I do the whole degree? Like there's something about that. Do I take the shortcut or not? Let me tell you, what I feel is that you need to decide based on what you believe is best for yourself. There's no right or wrong. It's not really about what they want to choose for you, but rather which is the path you want to take. So that's what I see for you. But yeah, essentially I see travel opportunities. I also feel like there are just going to be opportunities that are opening up. There are a lot of choices for this month, Libra. So let me get some advice cards for you here. So let me shuffle these cards. Hold on. All right. Okay. So we have the Platypus card. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in life. So this is the first card that's coming up for you. Like I said, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's ending and going in your life, but it does not mean that you're at a loss. In fact, I actually really feel that you have a lot of great things coming for you. But just like in the law of attraction or the law of assumption, everything you focus your energy on is what materializes into reality. So let's try and focus on the good stuff. Now here, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. So this is what I've been talking about. It's about having no attachment to outcome. What this is showing me, these three cards here at the bottom, is that no matter what path you take, you're still going to end up where you want to. Whatever that goal is, this is your sign. You're still going to end up wherever you want to. But it's up to you as to which path feels the best, or which path is more enjoyable for you to take. And isn't that such a beautiful message? I mean, I feel like on this planet, we're always told that we just have to agree with whatever we have. Don't you feel so powerful now knowing that you can choose the paths that you can take? So, okay, what else is coming to you for the month of April, or can we have advice? We have the card of quarrel. Don't be alarmed, okay? I'm seeing this collectively, to be honest, so that's not a very nice energy. I haven't checked on the astrological placements for the month of April, but there's been a lot of conflicting energy, so you'll probably see that collectively. Now, this does not mean that you're going to be in an eternity state of like quarrel with an infinite state of quarrel with other people in the month of April. It just means that you're going to be facing with other people that are going to have very strong opinions around this month of April. So you have to choose what your approach is, right? So we talked about this card, which is standing up for yourself and speaking your truth respectfully and compassionately. That's exactly what this talks about. There are going to be moments where everybody's kind of fighting for what they truly believe in, because with Cancer here, this is Mars in Cancer, I see this as people feeling like, oh, I actually see this as fights around the home. So this may be fighting with family, but I also see this as fighting about someone's home. So there's this feeling of like, I'm comfortable here, you need to adjust for me. And it's like, wait, you guys can compromise. Why does one person need to adjust, right? So I feel like there are going to be better alternatives than fighting it out. Libras, I know that you guys also can be people pleasers sometimes. It's the time to speak up, okay? This is absolutely the time to say something about it. But the way that you say it is going to be most important. And then we have the card of excitement in reverse. So I see this as that this month is going to feel a little bit more predictable, which I already mentioned. That's validation. This does not mean it's going to be a bad month. It just means you're going to feel like you have a little bit more of a grasp on things. Why? It's because this month is about building things up for your transition moving forward. So I see this as if you're loading up the gas in your car so that you can move forward in life. So for this month of April, Libra, it's not going to be too crazy, which is a good thing, but it also means that you are going to be spending a lot of time working for your future goals, because things that ended in the past happened that way to give you kind of a new pathway moving forward. Okay, Libra, so that's what I have for you. If you'd like to book a reading with me, make sure to go down into the description box. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so more people can see this reading. And yeah, if you'd like to follow me on all my other socials as well, you can check that in the description box also. And I'll see you next month. Okay, bye. Hi, Aquarius. Okay, so we're going to go with your predictions for the month of April. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. So what's coming to Aquarius for the month of April? First, we have the card of official person. This often talks about official matters, administrative matters, legal or government matters, authority figures. We have the child card, a new project, a new beginning, creativity, inspiration. I also see this as a literal child, or spending time with someone who's acting childish, someone who is a youthful person. We also have the card of community, which can represent family as well. So first, I feel like this month is not really, it's more so about dealing with things on a more general level. I feel like the month of April feels like dealing with official stuff. It just feels like, I don't know if in the US, is it tax season? I'm not from the US, so I don't know. But there's that feeling of we're dealing with the official stuff. We're dealing with everything that needs to be done at this moment. I do feel that there are going to be some dealings with someone that you respect. With the official person, this is often someone that you treat like an expert, you treat like a boss, or you treat them as someone who has a little bit of power over you. Now, with the child card here, there's creativity that needs to come out. around the month of April, because I feel like this is going to be really important for you in order to feel more connected in general. I just saw 2 2 and 5 5, so I know that we have some of you guys are seeing a lot of angel numbers, and take that as a sign, okay? I just feel that for you guys, Aquarius, this is all about inner child healing. This is all about going back to your roots and finding your community. This is also about standing up for yourself. So some of you are going to be stepping into positions of leadership around this month of April, wherein you are kind of realizing you need to have boundaries and you need to stand your ground. But also you're going to be connecting with people who view the same things that you do. There's a lot of openness, open-mindedness, learning when it comes to these matters, right? I feel like you're going to be surrounded by people that you really care about this month as well. And it's just going to be up to you. I'm sorry, I keep moving it around because I'm like, I can see that it's not like even. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I just feel like you guys are going to be seeing a lot of positive changes, but it's in terms of like people around you, okay? What else is coming to you for the month of April? We have the card of thoughts, we have the card of house, and then we have the card of coffin. So first off, what I feel is someone has been thinking of you, someone misses you, and I do feel like they may reach out around this month of April. I feel like there's just going to be a lot of this strong pull. There's this strong pull to connect with other people, which makes sense with the community card. Now, this can be romantic. This can also be family. This can be a friend. I just see you guys connecting with other people. It feels like you're the child here, and it feels like you're kind of surrounding yourself with people that you really care about. With the house card and the coffin card, you know what this is making me feel like? This is making me feel like missing someone that has passed, okay? As a medium, I want you guys to know that your loved ones in spirit are okay, all right? They're not suffering. They are okay. They go through stages of healing even in the afterlife. So you don't have to worry about them being in pain. And that also, they send you messages all the time. They're always with you. So you don't have to worry about that. But I do see some of you kind of dealing with stages of grief if you've already lost someone. And I just kind of see this feeling of like, okay, I kind of have been thinking of them more. I've been missing them more. Grief does not only apply to losing a family member. This can also apply to losing a pet. This can also apply to, missing someone that you haven't spoken to in a very long time, or the end of an opportunity. It can also apply to a breakup, mourning the loss of what you thought you could have had, or the life you thought you could have lived. You guys are just, kind of dealing with some form of like, I heard ego death for some of you. So you may be losing parts of yourself because you're releasing that side of yourself and you're ready to heal. But for others, it's also about like actually losing specific relationships, right? Now, whatever this is, this has happened in the past. I just see you kind of missing them in April. That being said, this is why it's important for you to connect with other people with the community cards here, okay? Now, with the thought in the house, I also felt that as like thinking about your home. So this could be home repairs, moving, thinking about redecorating. Just there's a lot of like, I'm looking at my home and I'm like, I think I need to change something about it. This is wanting to change something about something that is sturdy and stable. Some people are also going through a reinvention phase right now, so that may also be you. But overall, I feel like you're thinking about changing certain things, thinking that some situations need to end. Some of you are also thinking of leaving a specific group or a specific job, a community, but like because you want something new, okay? In all of this, what I feel is most important for you to understand is it's going to take time, okay? Because of the official person here, I kind of see this as dealing with red tape. So I'm not here to like tell you like your dreams are not going to happen. In fact, I'm here to tell you the opposite. I feel like what you want is definitely coming your way. Understand that you just have to be patient enough for the universe to bring you the right opportunity to make it happen, okay? All right, let me get some advice cards here. So we have this card deck here. Okay, So I can't grab these things. They're sticky. So let yourself stand out and be noticed. This is very much an Aquarian energy kind of card. But I also see here with letting yourself stand out and be noticed, I see that as, like I said, some of you are leaving communities and kind of starting again somewhere. So it's very interesting because I feel like it's both. Some of you are connecting with more people. Some of you are disconnecting from older people and like reconnecting with a new group of people. And some of you are reconnecting with the old, but you're kind of setting better boundaries and being sure of yourself. Either way, let yourself stand out and be noticed. You can be part of a family, part of a group, part of a relationship, and you can still have your own opinions, okay? Now with the Panda card here, create a sacred space for yourself in your home and place of work. This is what I was talking about. There's something about rearranging home things. So this could even be like things like feng shui, like wanting to rearrange your home so that you feel like the energy is flowing a lot better. You can also, okay, some of you guys need to hear this. Someone shared a witchy tip, which is to blow cinnamon into your home through your doorway so that you can kind of blow in the money. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but that's a witchy tip for you. And I'm also getting that, for some of you, if you've been feeling really stagnant, clean your room or open your doors and let fresh air in, because that's allowing the old energy to be replaced with new energy. Okay, so we're gonna go into last final energies of this month. Okay, that's a lot. We have originality and protection. Originality is definitely an Aquarian energy, as you can see here. But originality, I just see you kind of stepping into your own power, letting yourself stand out and be noticed. We know that. That's confirmation. We have the card of protection. So again, I kind of see this as being around people that have your best interests at heart and that can protect you or that can support you in the best way. Understand that you're not alone. You can handle things alone. I know that about you, Aquarius, but you don't have to be alone, okay? Now, we have the card of discovery here. Makes sense. There are major changes happening. There's a lot of reflection here with the thoughts card that is going to lead you to realizations about yourself and who you are, the kind of person you want to be, the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. And then we have the card of exaltation in reverse. So I see this. Exaltation is often about having abundance. It's in reverse. So this does not mean that you're not going to have abundance. Rather, what it means is things may be a little bit slow this month in that front, but that's all the more reason to focus on other things so you can let that energy come in freely. Remember that money and abundance is energy, right? And the more that you stress about it, the more you are pushing that stressful energy onto it. And I can understand, as someone who's been through it and has an Aquarius rising, sometimes it's hard not to focus on when the money's going to come in. But instead, take it as when things are stagnant in one part of your life, that's because you're supposed to be doing something else. And I know that. Every single time I have to do something and I'm like, I don't have time for this, what Spirit does is suddenly I don't have access to readings. I can't do it. There was one time my electricity went out for a week and I really couldn't work anywhere. It was really stormy as well. So I couldn't work. So what that allowed me to do was work on things that I couldn't do in that time. Or sometimes I get sick and that's when I can focus on my health. It's not good. I don't recommend that. Don't push yourself to that limit. But sometimes when things are going a little bit slow, it's not because it's not going your way. It just needs a little bit of time. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Your month is still going to be absolutely great. Remember to engage in creative activities. Why? This is your grounding point. This is going to be your form of relaxation and letting this excess energy out. So again, redecorate your space. Go do something. Okay, don't let your anxiety or overthinking stop you from being the best version of yourself. All right, so here's what I have for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you'd like to book a reading with me, go to mediumisabella.com. Everything is in my description box when it comes to all the details. And that's what I have for you for the month of April. I'll see you next month, okay? All right, bye.